Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on our bumper harness here on the 300. So we have the harness here that came with the car. As you can see, it has been torn off, and the other end is, well, right here. So we need to fix all this back up. We have new plugs for our fog lights, and I'm thinking we might have to get new plugs for the turn signals that go here in the bumper. So we started off by pulling the bumper, and then this other end unplugs right here under the headlight. So I think we're going to take it out, match the wires together. There's some spots in here that have some bare wire that will get fixed up. We'll tape those back up. That's not a big deal. It's just kind of chafe the wires a little bit. Then this one here, we'll get that one connected back up. And then I thought I had seen another place, but anywho, we'll get, we have new plugs for the fog lights. The fog lights are, I think they're in the trunk. We have new plugs for those. We've got the little pigtails that we can cut off, and we can use those plugs. And then if nothing else, we might have to go get some plugs for our blinkers. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get this harness opened up, fix up any chafed wires or anything like that, get this unplugged here, and see if we can revive this old harness. Also, guys, I just thought I would note real quick, and I'll throw this here somewhere in the end of the video. We just got done with putting the front bumper back on and whatnot, but I thought I would note stuff like this with the wiring harness saves money in the long run. I ended up finding a bumper harness for right around $100. I believe it was on eBay. 80 bucks and then 20 bucks for shipping. I don't know why it would cost 20 bucks to ship a little wiring harness, but right at 100 bucks for that harness. I think it said it would take 2 weeks or so to get in. So that is the main reason why we decided to fix this one, and we get to retain our factory fog light button over here. I know a lot of aftermarket fog lights come with their own kind of standalone harnesses that you have to wire into battery power and all this other kind of stuff, but you have to add a switch somewhere in your car, and you got to run wires through the firewall into the cabin of the car and all kinds of other stuff. So in doing it this way, we retain our factory fog light button over here. We got our marker lights working, and everything is good to go. So that is a little explanation there as why we decided to fix it. Yes, could have bought a new one, but save $100. Couple connectors, some tape, a couple hours, and there we have it. So anyway, like I said, I just thought I would explain that a little bit more in depth. Okay, guys, so we got I think we got figured out what everything is here. Had to go to our parts bumper over there and get 2 of these little plug-ins that will plug into our side markers. We'll plug there, we'll plug directly into here. So we're good there. And that'll plug in right here. And then these 2 will be fog lights, which, as you'll know, I bought these fog lights with these little pigtails. So we can cut this off right here, use this, wire it in, have a plug in, good to go. So I thought anyway. Then we take one of these stupid fog lights that I bought, and these are for a 300, not a 300C. These are for a base model car, and I guess that was in a collaborative effort with Ford, because that's some stupidity Ford would do. Ask me how I know that. The white truck. But these aren't going to work. Long story short. So I got to find some fog lights now that are black. I want black fog lights. That's why I bought those. Because we got black headlights, we got a black grill, we got black markers. I think y'all understand why I want black fog lights. And prefer a projector style. So, I gotta do some looking. See what I can find there. My grandpa run to the part store. See if we can get some smaller connectors. I got these really expensive solder connectors. And I got some other ones in here that are the size that we need. But he don't want to use those. I don't know, whatever. But we'll get all of these wired back in with the plug and everything. And then we can go ahead, test our wires, make sure we don't have any broken wires, anything like that. Some of those here are kind of smushed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and snip those and connect them. That way we can make sure we don't have any busted spots in the wiring. So we should be good to go there. We're still going to use that plug in there. I can't return these. I done paid for the stupid things. So I guess I might put them on the lawnmower or something. I don't know. But anyway, so we also found this little guy here. So this didn't have a relay in it. Plug a relay in, fits perfect. So I don't necessarily know what this is for, but we put a relay in it just because it looked like it should have one. So that's got a relay in it now. And then, like I said, this is for this harness here. So after we get this harness done, we can get it set back in the bumper. I don't know if we're going to get it back installed today. It's not focusing, but the weather out there is looking a little rough. But anyway, we're working on this thing. Like I said in the last video, we're trying to get this car close and ready for paint before it gets too cold on us. Like I mentioned in that video, I think we're just going to paint the front end and blend onto the doors. Obviously this one, we got to fix some damage on that one. I think we're going to leave the back two doors, the quarters, the sail panels, the roof, and deck lid alone. And then at some point we have some spots to fix in the rear bumper. We might do that at the same time. We might not. It depends, depends on stuff. At some point we need to paint underside of the hood. We need to paint the jambs on the fenders, so on and so forth. We need to paint this thing. I have some paint. We need to get some plastic. I'll just touch that up real quick. That way we can't see it behind our grill. But like I said, I'm waiting for him to get back with some connectors. We'll get this all connected back together the way it should be. And then we can still test these fog lights because they got the same plug-in, but they're not going to work in our bumper. So we can go ahead and test these, but I'm going to have to find some fog lights somewhere. We done test fitted these. These do work fine. So we can go ahead, hopefully put those in, or we can at least plug them in and test them. But anyway, just wait for him to get back, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so he got everything put back together. Got everything taped up all nice, except for this one pigtail here for fog lights. We weren't real sure which wire goes to which wire, so we left these just tied together. We can plug them in the car, plug them into a fog light, and make sure they work before we go ahead and connect these. But all the other plugs are all original, so we don't have to worry about that with them. But let's plug this guy in, and we'll see if they all work. Alright guys, so we got our harness all back together. Tested our fog lights work. Tested these do work. We gotta spread the prongs a little bit, that way they will stay. But guys, I would reckon that's probably going to be a wrap for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day. We're getting closer and closer every single video on the 300 here. So anyway, I guess I'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.